Ooh, yeah. Ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, yeah. If I die.
Yo, it's your girl Nick, and I'm back with another video. I know it's been a minute since my last video. I have been making videos, I swear. I just haven't been liking them. I've noticed a lot about myself, but mainly that I talk a lot and I ramble. And I don't like that. So I deleted the videos that I posted. But after meditating and really talking to God about what he wants me to do with this, I feel like I just gotta post what comes out, and hopefully it's not a disaster and people don't like it. But honestly, I want to keep it as raw and as me as possible. So and I'm still learning YouTube anyway, like the editing and stuff like that. But I really feel like just making a video and really just like talking about my subject of what I'm talking about for that day, I feel like just being me is the realest it can get, to be honest. So I'm gonna try to minimize my rambling, and yeah, so please continue to watch, and I thank you for all the support that people have been watching. I'm gonna get more consistent, I swear. Just be patient with me, like, subscribe, comment, share, because even if my videos may not help you at the moment, they may help other people, because honestly, when I do talk in my videos, whatever I talk about is either something I went through or something I'm going through, something that helped me. And yeah, so if it can help me, it can help somebody else, at least one other person. But yeah, I hope everybody's been okay during this weird quarantine corona thing going on. I dyed a piece of my hair. Yeah, bored quarantine things. But to go ahead and get into the video, I want this video to be about how our words have power and how much effect they can have. I think we pretty much know, like, what we say can hurt somebody and break somebody down and bring somebody death, and we really speak life or death into people. And I don't know if anybody watching knows that, but it, like, your words are very, very powerful. And I know, like, a lot of people have heard their moms or their friends' moms say, if you don't have nothing to say, don't say nothing at all. If you don't have nothing nice to say, then don't say nothing at all. I feel like we should kind of go back to living like that, even though 2020, it's kind of hard to not be, like, have a shell, and to not, like, be so vulnerable. I feel like today, like, nobody wants to be vulnerable. Nobody wants to be hurt. Nobody wants to be shut down or rejected. And so we don't give compliments, or if we have something good to say, we just don't say it because we don't know how the person's gonna respond, or we don't think it matters. But honestly, if you have something good to say that's in your heart, don't hold it in. Let it out, because it's the reason that it's in you. And I promise you, the goodness that comes out is gonna come back in. And I feel like a lot of us, we get selfish because we don't like the responses we got from people that we have given compliments to. So we just cut compliments out in general, like, oh, I didn't even have to say, you look cute, girl. I could have just went about, because people are so self-involved now that it just goes over their head. Or maybe, like, you never know what somebody's going through, and even though you might not receive the feedback that you want or the response that you want back, I feel like releasing that out to the atmosphere is just the best thing to do, honestly. Yeah, so, and I honestly feel like even as we speak to ourselves, I think that's even more important. because we can't control what other people say to us. We can only control what we say to other people and what we say to ourselves. And I feel like as long as we speak positivity onto other people and we speak positivity to ourselves, then it's really out of our hands at that point. But at that point, I feel like we'll feel like better people and we'll be better people. But you have to start with yourself, and you have to look in the mirror and know that you are beautifully and wonderfully made, and God did not make any mistakes when he made you. And I feel like a lot of the times we down talk ourselves and we build ourselves down and we speak death unto ourselves, and sometimes we don't even know that we're doing it. And I can get personal with you guys, really, because I feel like this is what it's all about. People want to know everyone's story. People want to be able to relate. And I feel like with me, a lot of people just think that I'm just like this happy, positive person that doesn't go through stuff and that just smiles throughout whatever, and that is not the case. And I am human and I go through stuff just like everybody else. I just, I pray, honestly, and God gets me through, but I have hard days. And if you're close to me, then you know I have hard days, and I struggle with a lot of stuff. But I will tell you guys that a lot of my struggle growing up and even as a young adult, I struggled with self-confidence, and it was because of myself. And of course other people would say stuff to me, and I didn't even think like they intentionally meant to say like hurtful things to me, but I just took it hurtful. I'm sensitive. I'm a Cancer. I got a hard shell and a soft inside, and I am sensitive and emotional. And I think growing up, I let the things that people would say to me kind of embed in me to the point where I would say those things to myself, and not realizing it, it was building me down, and it was destroying my confidence. And I know for as long as I can remember, I was not confident. I was not confident, even modeling, like, and I would open up and tell certain people like I'm not that confident, or you could kind of see, just depending on who you are, that I could not find my confidence, and I didn't realize it till I got closer with God, and I really began to love myself and accept myself for who he made me, and just realized that it ain't nobody like me, and I just have to love me. But for a long time, and it wasn't that I just thought I looked hideous. It was just like I wasn't satisfied with nothing, where I was at, what I was doing, how I looked, anything, because I would just tell myself, I would literally look in the mirror and be like, girl, you don't have no shape, no booty, no nothing. You look like a kid. You don't fit in. And I began to believe, I believed that. And I told myself that. And I did not even realize that I was doing that to myself until I built my relationship with God. And he told me all these great things about me. And I'm looking in the mirror like, me? Like, are you sure you're talking about me? And then that's when I really realized, like, dang, he made me how he wanted me to make me, how he wanted to make me. And I don't regret, I'm not mad at how he made me. And I love myself, and I love the person that he has made. And that's when my life changed. Like, no matter what, anybody can say something to me now, and I'm just like, that's your opinion, but guess what God says. So I think we really need to just start looking in the mirror every day, every time you look in the mirror, and just uplift yourself. If nobody else is doing it, you have to do it, because we're not always going to have other people uplifting us. It's so much going on in the world, and so many people are going through so much stuff. We're losing family members. We're suffering from depression, just everything mental going on. We're losing jobs. We're losing kids. Like, it's just so much going on that we can't rely on other people to build us up. That's up to God and yourself. And you have to pray, and you gotta look in the mirror and build yourself up and say, dang. Like, I'm talking about get close. I'm talking about like get in the mirror and be like, dang, God made me exactly how I am supposed to be. And I am carefully beautifully and wonderfully made, and there's nobody else like me, because guess what? There is nobody else like you. If I walk around on the earth, it might be some people who may look similar to me. It might be some people who may got red hair and a blonde strip. You know what I'm saying? Maybe tatted, but it's no other me out there. I am the only one. It's only me. So you... And I mean, that's a blessing. And that's a blessing. And guess what? He woke me up this morning. And that's another blessing. And I think if we just start telling ourselves that when we wake up, first wake up and give thanks to God that you woke up for another day. Because days, especially these days, they're not promised. So if you wake up, you need to thank God for waking you up. And also, you need to look in the mirror and you need to say, dang, thank you, God. I am beautifully and wonderfully made, and there is no other person like me. And I need you to do that to your kids too. I'm not a mom, but I am an aunt, and I feel like we're raising the next generation, and we need to raise them up, and we need to speak good things and life into them. Life. So you need to tell your kids, you are beautifully and wonderfully made. And I need you to say that. And watch that. I mean, it brings tears to my eyes when I build kids up. Like that just, ooh. But build yourself up. Build yourself up, because nobody's going to do it for you. And if they do it for you, then you need to applaud those people, because it's hard to build other people up and yourself up. But start with yourself. And then watch how easy it is to bring somebody else up. And that's the power of your words. That's just your words. That's just your words. Like, I don't think we realize. I might write at work, I might write a little quote on the board for the day, and just like let people read those out loud, and just see how much of a change, like just go throughout the day believing what is positive about the world, and speak life, and just see a difference in your surroundings, see a difference in your step when you walk, and see a different glow. Like, I'm not saying acne gonna go away. I'm not saying like they're gonna be there, but you're gonna flaunt them. You're gonna show the imperfections. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like, I got this and I don't care. I don't have a big booty, but guess what? I don't care. Like, I'm not perfect, but I don't care, because God made me how he wanted to make me, and I'm perfectly and wonderfully made. And I think if we just start uplifting ourselves and uplifting other people, we will see more life in the world, and instead of death. Because comparison and bad comments and everything like that, that's already out. Like, we're gonna get that regardless, because some people don't want to see greatness. Some people don't want to be great. Some people just are negative, and that's just how they're gonna be, and that's just what they do. But we gotta dodge that negativity. We just gotta say, ooh, ooh, not me, and not them either, but you keep that over there. If you don't want to be positive, that's fine, but I'm gonna have a spunk in my walk, and I'm gonna thank God for it. And just watch how different, like, instead of just waking up being regretful and saying, oh, another quarantine day, wake up and say, thank you, God, for another day. I am blessed for another day. Now, what can I do to excite my day? What can I do to excite somebody else's day? And just watch how amazing your day is, and just watch a difference in your life around you. I know with me, I struggled. I struggled, and if it's a day that I am feeling down, that's when I prayed the most, and that's when I just have to talk myself, because we can talk ourselves down or we can talk ourselves up. I don't know about you, but I'm trying to go up. I'm trying to enjoy this life that we have, and I want to bring everybody along with me, and that's why I'm making this video. So that's all I have to say about your words. I can go on and on and on and on and on and on, and I'm trying not to ramble and talk about the same thing and say the same thing over and over and over, because I feel like you get the point. Like, your words have power. We all know this, and instead, I think we dwell so much on not trying to get rejected and not getting the bad feedback, that we just don't do it. And I feel like that's selfish. Like, regardless, at the end of the day, like, if you don't like the positive comment I give you, if you don't like the compliment, then guess what? I'm gonna pray for you, bro. But I'm gonna still say it, because guess what? that's who I am, and that's what's gonna make my day, and that's what's gonna uplift me. So if you don't want to be uplifted, then hey, I don't know what to say, but God, pray for him. But yeah, that's it. Like I said, it's not too long. But be patient with me. I'm gonna get, like I said, more creative with you guys. I'm gonna tie-dye some stuff. I probably gonna record that. I'm not always gonna be on my little red couch, but I feel like it's a vibe and it's comfortable. So and that's my baby Kodak, so you'll be seeing her in my videos as well. But yeah, it's nighttime and